You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How y'all shaking it up, man? How is y'all doing on this, man, how is y'all doing on this, how is y'all doing on this, I forgot what it, what I say it was, Mega Mark Monday, man. Mama say brush them whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Brush them when you on TV, boy. Mega Mark Monday, man. They say, what, bro? Yeah, man, this Mega Mark Monday, man. You say, bro, what's Mega Mark Monday? All right, we gonna get into it. What's that nigga is? What's good with it, man? Oh, I'm feeling all right, man. I'm feeling all right, Nick. How you doing, man? How you's yourself doing? You know what I'm talking about? Bro, doing good, bending corners and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Finna it's been a beautiful day so far, man. Finna watch the Warriors. You know what I'm talking about? Finna watch the Warriors, man. It's been a beautiful day. We're out here bending a few corners, man, on this Mega Mark Monday. Not Mega Man, Mega Mark. You know what I'm talking about? And on Mega Mark Monday, Dr. Wiley ain't the one you gotta fight, man. You know what I'm talking about? Your Mega Mark is a fight within yourself. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, well, Carmel Rip and Crunch Frat. You know, I ain't even had one today, man. I've been actually drinking hella water. Man, somebody getting the ear lifted. Nigga, the ear lift. Nigga, somebody getting the ear lifted off the corner, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, somebody done had a bike accident. Nigga getting the ear lifted. Nigga, let me somebody. Nigga, they had a fight. Nigga finna get the ear lifted. Nigga, I think somebody just. I really think they just. You know what I'm talking about? I really think they just faking game, man. If you ask me, man. But it looked like somebody fell off a bike. Nigga finna get ear lifted, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Finna get ear lifted, nigga, to the nigga finna get airlifted, nigga, to the hospital over here. Nigga done had a boo-boo on the bike. Lord forgive me. I hope he ain't I hope that nigga ain't serious. Nah, man. Once the police there, ain't nobody hurt, man. Nigga just 42 faking. They go to the hospital instead of jail. We notice that's when everybody get crazy. That's how you can tell a crazy person. I keep telling y'all, man. A crazy person don't really care. A crazy person don't get sense when they see the police or something. Once you see one of them motherfuckers, you know that's a boring act. You know what I'm talking about? They 42 faking it. Chill, bro, feel good out here on this Mega Mark Monday, man. I said, man, I said. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? I am. I say you is, bro. Man, they done got a new landscape. I'm gonna go on right here and get in the shade, though. You know what I'm talking about? They said they got a new landscape. That nigga at the place to be, nigga, in the Jimmy John truck. They say the Jimmy John truck, bro. What was the good people out there doing on this Mega Mark Monday, man? You say, oh, don't you start, bro. They say, bro, what's a Mega Mark? Now, depending on who asked that question, there's a good chance you could look in the mirror and find it. Them, baby cuz, do you have any stories about you on Alexander back in the... Hell yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah, I got some stories about me and Alexander and them. I got the story about when Alexander and Bums, they did a number on the baby cuz. Yeah, Alexander and Buns did a number on the baby cuz. Alexander, Buns, Gantz, Rickman, Trackstar. Yo, hold on. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna take y'all around with the baby cuz. You know what I'm talking about? I say you gonna take us around with your baby cuz? You know what I'm talking about? Who would I be not to take the people? Nah, let me stop bullshit, man. Y'all better not use that philosophy. You better say fuck these people. My nigga came from behind that counter to gauge the chips. I need water in this motherfucker. That's all, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Bro just wants the water. My nigga must have got hungry behind the counter. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga indulged in some hot fries. This all? I came to work on a motorcycle face. Not even a motorcycle. That motherfucker was a moped. Still got it in the store. This nigga running around here steadily scanning shit. Bring your ass home. I ain't got all day, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Bring your ass. Not only did I bring my moped to work, I chained that motherfucker up to the window. I chained my moped up to the window. Moped is better than yours. Let's see what you. Oh, I got my trunk in my seat. You know what I'm talking about? Now you see me, now you don't, like an ass. God, yeah, he say, bro, you play to me. Hey, where Brad? Fuck Brad. Where's Brad? What's good with it, man? You feel me? Like I said, man, I don't, man, let them people be, man. I ain't doing nothing bending corners. Cashier taking hell long to get to the counter. There you go. Hey, what's good with it, man? That ain't mine. No, this ain't mine, bro. That ain't mine. Yellow tall, that nigga took yellow shit, nigga behind me. That nigga had hella, whatever that was, that nigga was stuffing hella candy in his pocket. You know what I'm talking about? Take too long if you want to. It's on you to be aware in the store, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yellow people in that motherfucker putting hella candy in their pocket. You know what I'm talking about? I just wanted to leave about that motherfucker. If I was thinking about it, I would have put a Kit Kat in, one of them motherfucking donut Kit Kats in my motherfucking pocket. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, we ain't doing nothing but bending the corner. Y'all know, bruh. Be out here bending the corner, man. Trying to stay away, live with no jive, ain't making no noise, avoiding all decoys, trying to stay away from the mega marks. Then his co-worker must have been mad at him, hopped out that nigga hopped out while the truck was still moving, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, salute. Shout out to everybody who came up in here, man. Thank you for coming around, brain, doing nothing but bending the corner. Out here on the highway, you know what I'm talking about? Doing it my way. Old man Walker, that nigga got some old school swim trunks on. Nigga, I hope when I get old, man, I'm talking about, I hope, man. Hopefully I don't let myself. I don't want to be one of them, nigga, them old people with them tight ass big stomachs that just be hanging over you. I don't want one of them motherfuckers right there, man. Her bruh got to stay on this workout, man. I don't want to be hella old. I know hella old people with that stomach right there, nigga. That motherfucker be hella hard, nigga, like a brick. That motherfucker just be out in front of you, you know what I'm talking about? I don't want one of them, man. You know what I'm talking about? Say, but, Alexander and Gantz, you said that or something. Yeah, that, Medea. I used to always run through that lady backyard on the people used to be chasing me. I come away from the one on up the fence, ran straight through Medea backyard. I told you that's where I saw. Have you ever listened to that thing? That's where Fat Angie came from. Fat Angie used to live in the back of Champ. That's how I found Fat Angie house. I ain't even know Fat Angie lived here. I just said whoever lived there, we was gonna have to get acquainted. Because I'm gonna need to hop this fence and run up in y'all house. You know what I'm talking about? Look, and once I found out, I just had that bitch leave her back door open. Nigga, anybody from the slab could hop that motherfucking fence. I'm telling you, AF ran up in there with them people one day, running from Alexander and Gantz and them. You know what I'm talking about? But them was some police, man. And it didn't even start off with them. Gantz was always there. Gantz was like a task force. I seen Gantz on America's Most Wanted though. Keep it real. Gantz was first, but like Gantz didn't really fuck with us like that. But when he fucked with you, he fucked with you. But then came Alexander and them, Alexander Rickman. Then them niggas bought buns over there. Them niggas was dirty right there, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. Them niggas will put dope on you, take dope off you. You know what I'm talking about? Them niggas right there was they wasn't to play with, man. Them niggas chased me one night. I had them niggas in the I had them faked out for a minute. If I wasn't running in a circle, I might have got somewhere. But man, when that nigga called me, you know what I'm talking about? When that nigga called me, man, they did a number on the baby cuz. Yeah, they did a number on the baby cuz, man. Out here in the wind, bending the corner too, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Finna go find a nice shady spot. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, finna go find a nice shady spot. But this Mega Mark Monday, man. You say Mega Mark Monday? Yeah, video upload, man. Y'all check that one out. This Mega Mark Monday. Yeah, this is a good day right here, man, to know who you is, bro. That's what this is a good day for, to know who you is. Because with this computer around here, you can spend most of your day pretending you somebody else. You know what I'm talking about? You can spend your hours now pretending you somebody else. You can spend your hours now coming from fake accounts and shit and talking shit to people and doing all kind of shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? But who are you? Who are you, bro? For real, for real. Because that's the only thing that's really gonna matter right there. In your life, that's what's gonna matter between life and death, who you is. Because a lot of us people, although we don't like to admit it, because it ain't never our fault no more. You know what I'm talking about? We don't do nothing. It's everybody else's fault. But a lot of us as people, man, I keep telling you this, we just not good people, bro. And if you ask somebody else about you, they gonna tell the world how scandalous you is and shit. But now, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of watch out now, because the motherfucker say you scandalous. They'll say they'll put the scandalous on your whole character because you wouldn't give them a ride or something, because you wouldn't give them $5. So a motherfucker, they'll slander your name now too. So you gotta watch that. But a lot of us be bullshit ass people. When you just keep it all the way real. A lot of us be the bullshit people, man. We be the Mega Mark people. Somebody that knocked the stop sign down, huh? Yeah, we really be the mega mark people, but we be trying to put that shit on everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? We be trying to, we them new niggas, them hybrid niggas I was talking about coming around trying to combat niggas with conversation and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the new fight. A conversation, an argument, the tease. I can come up here and fuck with you and somehow get some popularity. I could be the new baddest motherfucker on the block by saying a bunch of shit up out my mouth. You know what I'm talking about? And I told you just the funniest shit I done seen is a motherfucker say another motherfucker put them at danger by letting somebody else know where they was at. And I was just like, when I be hearing shit like that shit just sounds all the way backwards to me. How somebody else put you in danger by letting, what the fuck did you say? Were people looking for you? You know what I'm talking about? What the fuck did you say up out your motherfucking mouth? They got everybody riled up like that. You know what I'm talking about? Where they even want to do something to you. Because now we living in a day where we just want to run our mouth, bruh. We ain't gonna say that, but we just want to run our mouth. We ain't really prepared to do nothing, but we want to run our mouth like we is. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna say fuck you. I'm gonna talk about your dead people. I'm gonna be real disrespectful, like I said before. Then if you catch me on the back end, I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna run some game to you about how it's just entertainment purposes. Then if you still want to go through with your if you still want to go through with your harming of me, then I'm gonna tell you, you bust me in my head, but you didn't want to do this to this person or that person. You know what I'm talking about? Then the last draw, I'm gonna try to shame you after you hit me upside my head. Then I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna try to make you look like you's a sucker now because you hit me upside my head. And since you hit me upside my head, I'm gonna go down a laundry list of other people that said something and you didn't do nothing to them. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's gonna make you a sucker after you hit me in my head. So I'm gonna get the suckerism off me real quick, and I'm gonna point the finger at you. You know what I'm talking about? Mega Mark Monday, man. You know what I'm talking about? Mega Mark Monday. I'm gonna get the sounding off. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the sounding off. I'm gonna get to telling you hella shit. You know what I'm talking about? And real men don't hit people, and I'm gonna go into all that. I'm gonna go into all the bitch characteristics on you. I'm gonna come up with all the bitch logic on you. Niggas say a real man don't hit niggas. These niggas so straight out of comic book, blood. No, a real man don't hit niggas. Y'all crazy as shit, bruh. But it's Mega Mark, and now we living in the days where it's cool to be Mega Marks. So we gonna continue to let all this Mega Mark shit come up out our Mega Mark mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what we gonna do. We ain't gonna have no emergency break on what we got to say. No, we talking about, we ain't gonna have no emergency break on that shit. We gonna come out here and tell you a whole bunch of shit. Then if you catch us on the back end, we gonna sugarcoat it. We gonna tell you how we was just playing this shit. We wasn't for real. Even though we said that shit in real life. And that's just sucker shit one-on-one, bro. You sitting there, this is just my opinion. You ain't gotta agree with me. You feel me? But shouldn't even no shit be coming about your mouth like that, bro. If you gotta retract it, you know what I'm talking about? If you done said some shit, and then when the motherfucker rock up on you in the back end, then you gotta retract it and explain this when you shouldn't have said that shit in the first place. You feel me? You don't. Because they got all y'all playing that dumbass game. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna come up here and say the harshest shit because I'm following all these other boosie ass niggas and shit. So I'm gonna come up here, do all this yelling, do all this screaming, try to say the most disrespectful shit. Then if you catch me on the back end, I'm gonna tell you how it was for entertainment purposes and views and shit. Then if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna go shame you. You know what I'm talking about? So if you put your hands on me, even though you didn't knock me up top of my head, I'm still gonna make you look like the sucker. I'm gonna get the suckerism off me for just getting knocked up top of my head and not doing nothing. Then I'm gonna put the suckerism back on you. And I'm gonna tell you something like, oh, you hit me on top of my head, but you didn't do nothing to them other people that was talking about you. You came and picked on little old me. Because we act like we get to choose who people get mad at. You know what I'm talking about? So we come up here and we wanna throw that in the air. Everybody's saying it, so no. You shouldn't have said it. That's what you got control of. You feel what I'm saying? But no, you don't want to control your mouth. Then when the nigga rock up on you on the back end, you gonna blame it on the world. You gonna say how everybody else saying the same shit. Like you get to pick who a motherfucker rock up on. No, all you can control is what come up out your motherfucking mouth. But you ain't gonna control it. You not. You gonna stay on that Mega Mark shit. And you gonna blame it on the rest of the world. They got you running your mouth like the bitch. That's what you gonna blame it on. You gonna blame it on what everybody doing now. And I told y'all in real life what y'all good for. Y'all good for that smoke and mirror shit. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all good for doing shit, then try to get what you just did, to get around what you just did. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see somebody speak on some shit that they ain't none of their motherfucking business and ain't got nothing to do with nothing, just instigating some shit, then turn right around and say, well, hey man, these ain't my words. No, them was your words once you said it. Yeah, the moment you spoke that shit out your mouth, that became your words right there. What you repeated, that became your words. That's why if you knew like I knew, you wouldn't be so quick just to be running your motherfucking mouth. You wouldn't. Just like I told you, we ain't got no respect no more, man. Just like that shit would just happen with the slab. And I wouldn't even normally do that, you know what I'm talking about? I just figured my nigga needed some love, you know what I'm talking about? I figured my nigga appreciate that. But I normally don't even do shit like that, bro. I call people and get them on the phone and shit first. Even before I be telling stories and shit, bro, to see if motherfuckers want to be a part of it. And normally if I can't get in touch with you, I won't tell that story, or I'll just, you'll be in the story, your name just won't be mentioned in the story. You know what I'm talking about? Like when I told the story about Fat Angie and I didn't want to bring my niggas along with me, you know what I'm talking about? So I just put myself in there about how we went up in there, man, and grabbed that safe. You know what I'm talking about? I left the fellas, everybody, see one thing about it, bruh, when you really live life, you know you was there. You don't even have to say nothing. You don't have to prove to nobody where you was and where you wasn't. You know you seen that shit with your own eyes. You know what I'm talking about? So it ain't no big deal. You ain't gonna feel left out. You know what I'm talking about? You got a chance to experience that shit right along with everybody else who was there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't even know how to do shit like that respectful. You don't. You know what I'm talking about? Because I might come up here, man, and somebody don't even want to relive that part of their life. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna give them people that respect. I ain't gonna get up here talking about nothing. Just like when I just released that song Medea. I was trying to, but I know my man don't feel like, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga going through something, bro. It got way more important shit to, you feel me? But the consensus I got from everybody else, man, because I had that motherfucker for a minute. And the rest of the fellas said, man, you know what I'm talking about? Like, go ahead and do that, man. Like, basically, a motherfucker need that out there right now. But just with anything, bro, y'all don't be running shit past people. Y'all don't. You gonna come up here and in the blink of an eye and do some Mega Mark shit, bro. Y'all hella funny with that shit, bro. You gonna be the first one to break somebody else's story. You niggas crazy as a motherfucker, bro. So straight out a comic book. You say what, bro? A comic book. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, something straight out of it. Hold on. I'm back looking ass. You know what I'm talking about? They say, what's good with it, sis? I ain't doing shit. Sitting out here on this Mega Mark Monday. I had an eventful day. Finna go fuck with the Warriors. Finna go fuck with the Warriors. You know what I'm talking about? Try to pray them into the playoffs. You know what I'm talking about? Because once you get in the playoffs, anything can happen, just like life. Once you wake up, anything can happen, you know what I'm talking about? It's on you from that point. From the moment you wake up, you got the ball. Yeah, this motherfucker beautiful. I've been running around all day, man. I don't know, it's something else I got to do, but I done forgot. I'm gonna remember it though. Been running around all day, man. You know what I'm talking about? Finna get back to the compound. This lady right here, man. I told you them other, just like apps, that shit irritate the fuck out of me. That shit, bro, you hella easily, man, that shit be agitating on them other apps, man. Them motherfuckers steady inviting you to shit now, man. I don't be going to that shit. I know, man. I don't be going to that shit, man. If you just paid attention to all that shit, you wouldn't even have no time for your motherfucking self. If you went to all that shit they invited you to, zapped. You know what I'm talking about? Mega Mark Monday. Man, I just seen a nigga scared of what he said. That shit reminds me of abortion and pregnancy and all that shit right there. You say, how does it remind you of that, bruh? Because how is you worried about the baby after you done fuck? It seemed like you would have worried about being pregnant and all that shit before we got the fucking raw. It's like we worry after we do shit. You would have put that much thought into that shit before then. You might have went and got a condom or something. To eliminate the possibilities of some shit that you wasn't ready for. We ain't gonna do that though. I promise you we ain't. But I'm gonna let something come out my mouth. Then it's on y'all to protect me. You know they mobbing, they got a donut on a van. Mobbing. You know what I'm talking about? Mega Mark Monday though. It's Mega Mark Monday. You say Mega Mark Monday, bruh? Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bruh. I really feel sorry for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if I'm gonna live to see it, but I really feel sorry for y'all, bruh. Cause y'all gonna get hella old and you just gonna be a big bunch of ball of soft. You just gonna be a big ball, a bunch of bitch. You is, man. Y'all gonna be like that old man. I don't know what cartoon that's on Family Guy. Y'all gonna be like that old man on that walker talking about, hey, come over here. God damn, nigga. You so is chubby. Y'all gonna be like the old man on Family Guy, nigga on that walker. You know what I'm talking about? Old ass a goonie. Cause it makes no sense. They gonna say, bro, you just up there rumbling and rambling. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, it don't make no sense. It don't. Mega Mart. And you ain't even got no awareness. It ain't even no self-awareness now to where like you even know you doing some mark shit. For real. Like you don't know you talking too much. Like you don't know this ain't the appropriate time for this shit right here, man. It's like some shit like that now. You feel me? You probably don't, cause you probably one of the motherfuckers around there. You know what I'm talking about? Talking too much about somebody else shit. Then you'll wonder why a motherfucker don't tell you nothing. You feel me? Cause we living in that age right here. Cause everybody loves announcements and shit on Facebook and Instagram, the social media period, right? So when you don't want to do that shit, you feel what I'm saying? When you don't want to do the like when you don't want your business on the airwaves, a motherfucker gonna act like I don't know. I just seen that shit though. The motherfucker gonna act like, you know what I'm talking about, get with the yeah, him. The y'all gonna act like the other people tripping because they don't want everything they doing in the air. And y'all gonna act like they outdated and all that shit right there. You feel what I'm saying, man? It's crazy. It'd be just like when people be passing, and it's fucked up because like if you one of these motherfuckers that everybody else deem famous, you don't stand a chance with your business. That's like when the people be dying, bro, y'all be reposting that shit. Not a lick of and if you just think about that shit, bro, that's the most suckerous, that's just a scumbag type of person, bro. But that's what they getting you into. Because once again, they told you anything is content. Anything that'll get you attention is content. Which could be nothing but further from the truth. But guess what we gonna do? We gonna hop on that shit. We gonna take that content shit and run with it. So that gives us the right to do anything because we could just sum it up as content. Just like when the people was beating on the old lady. I didn't even understand the news about that shit, to keep it real. All right, thank you, Mr. Sidetown. I don't know. I welcome everybody, bro. I ain't really the normal like YouTube channel though. You feel me? I'm a regular person. I ain't one of these people that turn my phone on for companionship. So I just be doing what I'm throwing out there and be going back. I don't really be I don't really be trying to debate with the world about how what my opinion is. You feel me? But yeah, like you did, like just us as people. Like there is no consideration left in the world. The only time you think about consideration is when you want it. You know what I'm talking about? And they throw your motherfucking mind off with all this old bullshit ass little kid ass games they playing with you. So they done told you anything was content. You just want to run with that. But I'm telling you, I never even got that about the news. Like it'll be now they won't play it, but I remember back in the day they used to play that shit. Now they'll try to bleep it out or something, but I remember they used to play that shit. It'll be somebody on there getting jumped on or anything, bruh. Somebody grandma or something, and y'all keep on replaying that shit. Like whoever family that is want to keep seeing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And if you had an old person, you know what I mean, and something was getting brutally done to them or just some fucked up shit, you just wouldn't want that shit in the airwaves. You wouldn't. But we don't never think like that. And two, it's us. Then we gonna come up here and play the sympathy role and act like everybody hating on us and did some low down shit, but like, we fucked up, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you. And once again, I ain't crying or complaining about it. You know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't give a fuck what y'all do. I just get tired of y'all complaining about when y'all get fucked off of what it is you doing. Because nobody realize what it is they doing. And then when they receive a consequence or some kind of repercussion about whatever the fuck they doing, just got back from the beach on a 3-day vacation. Oh, that sound fine, man. Yeah, that sound real smooth. Yeah, that sound real smooth. But we run around here and we do hella shit, bro, and then we act like, I'm talking about the real world, bro. We act like we don't know why somebody else reacted to us like that. You get what I'm saying? That's all you can really do. Yeah, that's all you can really do. Just take it how it come, but we don't like to do that. We only can take it how it come if it's good. You feel what I'm saying? We only can deal with shit if it's good, if it's going our way or in our favor. But the moment shit ain't in our way or our favor, that's when most people character come out. For real. Shout out to everybody in here. Might come through, watch this motherfucker on the replay. Y'all know how bruh fuck with it. Bruh be looking around, you know what I'm talking about, going in and out, seeing when I can light this weed, when I can't. You know what I'm talking about? Me good or bad, we been to it now. You know, some real shit. If you just looked at the world like that, that might help you just like keep yourself even. Like if you one of them people that get hella happy and shit when it's good, you probably one of them people that get hella depressed and shit when it's bad. I don't think like you really good just being even. You know what I'm talking about? If you just even, if you ain't underwater, you winning. If you ain't underwater, you winning. Just don't get trapped in no world, man, where in no false reality, bro, where just don't get caught in no false reality, man. But cause it's just like, I don't know, just like today, the mega mark shit. I ain't got the major mark shit yet. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the mega mark shit. They teaching people that, man. They really preaching insecurity and all that shit into these people invisibly, but they don't see it. Now you got a motherfucker that like all that shit, the chain, all that shit be their confidence. The clothes they got on, all that shit, the way they look is their confidence. Which is always bad because if you look terrible, then your confidence gone. When you should still have confidence. Your confidence shouldn't come from the way you look. You know what I'm talking about? Your confidence should just come from in the way you feel about yourself. Because if your confidence come from anything else but that, man, when you only gonna have your confidence temporarily. Your confidence gonna come and go like the weather. Your confidence only gonna come when you got on new shit or you feel you looking good and shit. But Lord forbid you have to wear the same shit for a couple of days. You ain't gonna feel that confident. Nigga, you could go to Oklahoma, nigga. You was just in California yesterday. You can go to Oklahoma and you swear to God in your own head that somebody know you had your outfit on yesterday. Yeah, you gonna be one of them motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You know you had that motherfucker on, so you insecure. So you think everybody else know you had that motherfucker on yesterday, man. Even though everybody in the world didn't see you yesterday. But you'll care about that. I'm from East Oakland. Yeah, I'm from East Oakland, bro. I ain't got no time. I'm waiting, no matter what. I don't know. Ask your bitch. You feel me? But just in life. You see what I'm saying? This is a good day for them to pop up. Mega Mark Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Now we can start class. You know what I'm talking about? Mega Mark Monday, man. Just make sure you ain't that Mega Mark. Yeah, make sure you ain't the grown person around here playing. Man, since the 90s. Yeah, I fuck with show. It's culture. I knew you was from Oakland the way you talk. It is undeniable. Y'all been saying, see, y'all must have just got up on me, man. I've been around here for 3 years. My first video, I'm from East Oakland, 7400, one way, MacArthur, Bandits. You know what I'm talking about? I come from all that shit right there. I'm not just from East Oakland, I'm from East Oakland, 7400, one way, MacArthur, Bandits. You know what I'm talking about? I'm from that part of Oakland. Mega Mark Monday. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. And then they just squeeze that shit on you in the real world. All right, man. Man, listen. I'm trying my hardest, nigga. My wheels is spinning, nigga. I'm on the road. Nigga, I'm burning rubber going 150 miles an hour, nigga. My shit's still locked up trying to get away from you motherfuckers. I ain't bullshitting. You motherfuckers play too much, man. You feel me? Y'all do. And it's like now that y'all got the police as y'all secret weapon, y'all do that shit more and more. But a motherfucker just come force their childishness on you. You know what I'm talking about? You can't even kick back in the like a player no more, man, and just mind your own business. A motherfucker come force that childish ass shit around your area. You know what I'm talking about? So okay, I'm from North Oakland, 4900. There's a couple of blocks before 900 Bushrod Park. Man, I ain't said Bushrod Park since Jingletown. Yeah, that's old school, mama. I know where you at. Say Bushrod. I used to have a partner from Bushrod, Big Mike. I had a couple partners from Bushrod. Big Mike. I don't think Bebe was from Bushrod, but Bebe was from North Oakland. I got a few folks from the north. We I don't know, Mega Mark. It's Mega Mark Monday, man. Y'all better wake the fuck up. I keep running around this motherfucker playing. I keep running around this motherfucker playing, man. They got you niggas in the state This the conversation generation right here, man. Where you see a nigga give everybody talking about, ooh, you thinking niggas finna throw some blows, man. These niggas done bust out in a full grown, a full blown argument. They put nigga on the time like a debate, nigga. Your turn. Well, this is how I feel. You said you did well. Your partners would have to know. My auntie Leslie, she worked at Bushrod Park for hella years. Yeah. He said, your Aunt Leslie worked at Bushrod Park for hella years. I'm kind of old though. Yeah, I'm kind of old. Like what? So my niggas, I'm 47. My nigga around the same, either 49 or 45 reason. Around that area right there. I'd have asked my nigga AF, because my nigga AF used to be in the north. I don't know what made me just think back there about that nigga on that bike. That nigga got airlifted about a bike boo-boo, nigga. He gotta be more careful out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Pay attention. Yeah, you gotta pay attention, man. Get up out this computer, man. I know motherfucking well that nigga didn't run into that motherfucking pole. Say a nigga looking at his motherfucking phone riding the bike. They was finna airlift that nigga to the they finna airlift that nigga to UMC. That nigga done got in the boo boo on this bike, nigga. That nigga was over there folded up, man. That shit ain't funny, but god damn. That nigga was over there folded up. Mega Mark Monday, man. Get back to yourself or know who yourself is, folks. Yeah, know who yourself is, bro. Stop running around here acting, bro, because these people running around here acting like Sagoonies, folks. On some real shit. Chinese man mobbing in the big Oakland ain't what it used to be, though. I love the time when 3 times crazy came out with keep it on the real, and I got 5 came out when Mac Drake blew up. Then absolutely. 3 times like one of my favorite groups that came up out the town. That's all I still listen to though. On some real shit. 3 times, Delinquents, rapping Ryan and Dilly. I just listen to all that old mob music. Yeah, I still fuck with that 3 times. I still fuck with all that old Oakland music though. No, hell no, ain't nothing like it used to be though. To keep it real though. It ain't. Yeah, we used to be famous at the side show. But back then the side show was the side show. It wasn't all like, now on the side show, everything that's on foes and foes, everybody got, you know what I'm talking about? Old school side show, you'll see a nigga come through that motherfucker in the Dolphin rental with one headlight. It was whatever you was in. You know what I'm talking about? Get that motherfucker to perform. Side show was the #1 place to get told too. the raw side shows though when I came back. I ain't gonna even say the side show, but just how they fucking with it when they was fucking with it with them hyphy trains when everybody just was behind everybody. That shit right there was sickening. And it's like the last car, the police be behind them. And the crazy thing about that if you'll be better off just going with the train, you feel me? Because if you try to pull off, that's who the police gonna fuck with. Like if you try to break away from that motherfucker, the police gonna get on you. You be better off just going with the train. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. East Oakland was popping like a motherfucker then in the summer. The summer shows off the chain. I remember when the Raiders won, so the streets was packed. Like what? Like the motherfuckers I was just when you said that, man, I remember that nigga fell on Rich Gannon. It's too bad they couldn't have won the Super Bowl with that one right there though, when they played Tampa Bay. Or the town would have been off the. But that shit like it ain't yeah, that shit ain't nothing like that no more. They ain't got the same kind of people around, period though. I'm sure that shit like that everywhere. The quality of people ain't the same. Yeah, the quality of the people ain't the same. Mega Mark Monday. Now player shit is talking about another nigga. The shit that used to be considered player hating. Why do they always? I don't even know what it said. There's East Oakland niggas stumped the sunroof with a shit Cadillac truck. He fell through it. Then kicked out the front window to get it. On everything. I mean, the slab did some shit like that. Broke the front window. And just kept kicking through that motherfucker. Them was the ones though. On my mama, them was the ones. When you got the juice, now that shit ain't even, I don't know. Like niggas don't even have the real spirit like that no more. It's like niggas energy be skits. You know what I'm talking about? Like niggas acting. You don't really see that no more. That was before they was even calling it hyphy though. That's just what it was. They kind of like just put a name on that shit, but like the town been like that for hella long. Before that hyphy, cause when was the Escawari? I don't know, about 95, 96, somewhere up in there. And that was before the hyphy. And niggas was fucking with it like that. Yeah, them was the days right there though. But like I said, man, it was a more player it was more of a player quality type of person. Nowadays, man, everybody sensitive and shit, thinking about somebody talking about him or some shit. Niggas act like hoes. You get a bunch of niggas around each other now, nigga gonna find instead of coming together, a nigga gonna find a reason to have a problem with the niggas in the room. It ain't even motherfuckers ain't even looking to be player no more. And that's why these niggas act like hoes. God, yeah, they say, bro, why you fuck with it like that? Cause if I done, ain't nobody else hears, man. I just wish y'all would wake the fuck up, man. I do, bro. Cause every other day, man, you niggas just squeezing around the motherfucker with that hoe ass shit, man. Shit, what? This was doing this. Bruh fucking with it. That nigga fucking with it in the Dodge Daytona. That nigga was just mobbing like he was at the side, so. And they just didn't have these people on the news. You can see this nigga game from a mile away. I ain't bullshit with you. You can see this nigga game from a mile away, man. I pray that man don't go up in there fucking with them people shit, man. They done had them people on the news out here talking about this retail theft, man. They up on y'all, man. And you can see this nigga game from a mile away. You can see this nigga game from a mile away. You know what I'm talking about? Mega Mark Monday, man. Yeah, Mega Mark Monday, man. I know we living in a day where they promoting you to run your motherfucking mouth, bruh. And if that's what you do, go right on ahead, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Be my guest, be my guest, be my guest. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, be my guest, but you might want to think about what you let come up out your lips, folks. Like y'all do the craziest shit in the motherfucking world, bro. Like you will voluntarily put yourself in danger for nothing. I told you, man, you niggas, you niggas just start blogging on the cartels and shit, man. You niggas are, y'all just crazy, folks. You ain't even bought no plug before, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't bought a double up. And you over here, you over here covering crime cartels, man. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bro. Then they done taught you it's just awareness, bro. Then they done taught you somehow you talking ain't your fault. Cause you gonna rationalize it like that. You gonna act like you ain't the only one talking about it, or you didn't break the story or something. You gonna rationalize it some other kind of way. Then you just need to watch your motherfucking mouth. You gonna put everything else on it. Instead of you just said that Texas got an open city too. Nope. Business. No, I didn't know that. I'll be in Texas too. I'll be like Dallas. Like Dallas. No, I didn't know they had no Oakland. No, I didn't. I know I went to Atlanta. I know it was hella Oakland motherfuckers out there. But you I mean, you gonna be able to tell a motherfucker from Oakland everywhere, right? But then they told me, no, Texas got a hood called Oakland. I was like, okay. Yeah, damn. A hood called Oakland. I ain't never even heard of that one either in Texas. But like I said, I only kind of know around Dallas where my people are. It's a nice ass day. Bro, finna get up out of here and get to the rest of his day. I might say that. What time is it? I might sit here with you a little bit longer. But Mega Mark Monday, man, make sure you ain't one. Cause no matter what the fuck I say, bro, at the end, you just gotta make sure you not that shit. You can argue with me all day, bro. You just make sure you ain't no Mega Mark, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Don't be one of these niggas that's scared about that shit that come up out your mouth. Baby Cuz was the streets of Oakland rough going. That shit was just like anywhere else, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, really. You know what I'm talking about? I think the world was rough growing up for damn near anybody. You know what I'm talking about? Narcotism. Yeah, no, I got you. But no, Nick, that shit wasn't no rougher than really, bro. You make life as rough as it is. You know what I'm talking about? So I kind of made that shit rough on myself. But I don't think that shit was rougher than nowhere else. I wouldn't even call it rough. You know what I'm talking about? It was just life. You ain't even really I don't know. No, I ain't one of them motherfuckers. Hey, Nick, I think that's the problem in life right now. You know, motherfuckers be like, I had it rough. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't think I had it rougher than nobody else. I think the decisions you've been making for your whole life, man, depends whether shit was gonna be rough or not anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to figure a lot of shit out. So I was off on into the wind. You know what I'm talking about? So a lot of the decisions, cause like I didn't even really have to. A lot of shit I did, I didn't even have to do. So I don't really think it was rough. I just think Brick got a chance to do what he was, what he wanted to do. He said, one thing I can say about Oakland, we move different than other cities from my operation. Oakland don't accept fake shit, out of pocket, janky, sneaky line shit. If you do that, then yeah. But like that's what I'm saying. The whole world. I'm glad I was raised there, though. I'm glad that's where I got my spider senses from. I'll tell you that. But oh man, I can't even call it. This shit just a gumbo pot of what it is. They just killing motherfuckers' awareness. Just awareness. They just killed the motherfucker awareness. So now you can just run around this motherfucker and just do fake shit or shit that ain't really cool at an all-time high. You can just kind of get away with anything. Just like when a nigga pushed up on a nigga about what he said. Then the nigga tried to shame the nigga, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't pushed up it. And niggas act like that, like, that's entertainment purposes shit, bruh. Somebody rock up on you in real life, folks, you're not gonna be able to tell them you was putting on an act for a camera about some shit you done said out your mouth. Like, not Mega Mark Monday. And I don't think that y'all get how much danger y'all be putting yourself in by just running your motherfucking mouth all the time. But that shit was hella funny to me when that nigga said somebody didn't put that nigga said a nigga put his ass in danger about some shit he said. Man, what is you out here talking about, bro, that got you in danger, nigga? You know what I'm talking about? You know some CIA secrets or something, nigga? What got you in danger about running your mouth? And that's what I'm saying, bro. That sucker shit 101. But since it's cool, everybody does it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't have to know you I could just come from Alaska, nigga, and tell you what I think about something and how it should go. I could just come kidnap your business, nigga, and come give my square ass analysis on it. My square ass perspective. You know what I'm talking about? On some shit I don't be doing, ain't never did before, but I just shit just all over the place. I told you, y'all gonna get 30, 40 years from now and realize these motherfuckers was feeding y'all bad dope. You niggas gonna be walking around like that old man on Family Guy, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga on that walker. I'm like, how you doing? God damn, you be old ass and goodies. He said, right, it's a goofy shit. People from It do be. It do like it be like be fucked up. Like wherever you at, that's just what game you gonna get. So like if you in a fucked up place, that's just like if you came up around niggas stealing cars, you gonna get that goofy ass game. That's what's fucked up. That's why it's kind of you will be hopeful that you was around somebody who had some sense. Cause if you wouldn't, you gonna get they gonna pass that goofy ass shit down to you. You gonna be walking around this motherfucker weird as shit, and you ain't gonna even understand you weird because it's normal to you. But now that's exactly what I'm saying. Them the type of motherfuckers that's passing game down now. Them the type of motherfuckers the world is listening to, the goofy people. So this nigga said, man, somebody to put him in danger about some shit he said. I can't get over that one, man. That shit had me just dying laughing, man, for just hell alone, nigga. For hell alone. Nigga, you done said all that shit out your mouth. Now you now you scared, nigga. What you even say that shit for, nigga? Talking about some nigga, you put yourself in danger by all that bullshit you done said out your mouth. But they got y'all so used to attention, nigga. You looking to say the most, you looking to say some shit that's gonna put attention of the world on you. You feel me? So you looking to so what this shit I people do this stuff that will get them killed. Oh yeah. On some real shit. Shit, the way this shit going, man, the shit they doing now, man, gonna get their ass killed anywhere. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a bunch of bad game. It is, man. They got y'all out here looking for confrontation and just, I don't know. They got y'all out here acting like the hoe. Cause I don't think y'all get like everybody ain't finna sit there and argue with you. Like everybody ain't finna play your game with you. They not. But you gonna fuck around and take that attitude somewhere, Brett, and it's just you gonna cause an unnecessary ass scene. You just gonna create some shit, and some shit gonna happen, and you gonna realize that shit didn't even have to happen. Man, but you can sit around this motherfucker and follow these motherfuckers if you want to, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can listen to this badass game if you want to. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna find yourself trying to get understanding from a nigga with a motherfucking I don't know why they keep hiding this shit. Right, I see it. I've been calling that shit out. I don't know why. Speak up and say, hold up, this shit you saying ain't no worse. But again, no, that ain't how it goes. I promise you, everybody in the world, bruh. If you ever want to make somebody mad, just recognize the game they trying to run. They gonna get mad as shit. Yeah, they gonna get mad as shit. I know my nigga feet hurt. That's one thing you can't hide, nigga, when your feet hurt. I ain't bullshitting with you, nigga. One thing you can't hide is if your feet hurt, nigga. They said the game is sold and not told. Even that's gonna be on your experience though. I don't know what time it get dark now. I think time went by. That just gave me an idea. You feel me? That's why I tell a motherfucker, bro, you gotta watch yourself out here. You do. You gotta be you just gotta be gamed up yourself, man. And you gonna take some losses and but you just gotta be gamed up yourself, man. To understand and just know how to move. You just do. Know what to do, what not to do. And I told you right now, man, it's a revolution. The motherfuckers just saying shit, cause that's what they done told you was cool. Sitting around this motherfucker just saying the most disrespectful shit, just saying anything out your mouth. I'm telling you, man, I laughed all night. I was asleep still laughing. This nigga was scared to death, nigga. That nigga was scared to death, nigga. Talking about somebody putting me in danger about some shit he said. But to answer my question, what the answer to the game is so not told, ain't got nothing to do with the nature of what happened in the person's situation. That didn't apply. Yeah, that's crazy, little motherfucker, bro. No, game ain't to be told so. That's why you go, man. Listen. That's how you actually pay your dues. That's how you actually pay your dues. Keep it real. Man, y'all better go experience life, nigga. Game is to be sold, not told. Them gonna be your bumps and bruises. That's how you actually figure the game out. You gotta go through the game though. It really ain't no way fast forward the game. All you gonna do, because the universe gonna catch up with you regardless. You might fast track your way to some money, but your lessons gonna you ain't gonna you ain't gonna escape your lessons. You not. Absolutely. That shit don't even have nothing to do with money. You know what I'm talking about? The game is that's just like a man. Listen, you gonna be fucking with a bitch or something. You know what I'm talking about? And the bitch then got you for everything, nigga. You woke up and you was gone, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You learned your lesson. Or you shoulda. You done learned your lesson, man. Yeah, the game is sold, not told. That shit ain't even got to do with no money. I mean, it can do with some money too, but that shit ain't really. It's gonna be your bumps and bruises, man. That's why you go live life. But now it's this old microwave ass world. You can fast track your way to some money, but you ain't gonna never be able to. You ain't gonna be able to escape your bumps and bruises. That shit gonna come on the back end regardless. That shit gonna come on the back end regardless. You ain't getting away from the universe and what you owe it. That's why it's good to be even with the universe. That's why it's good to be even with the universe. But that's just why it's good. Like, can't nobody really tell you nothing about life, bro. I mean, you can get advice here or there, but like, you're gonna have to go see for yourself. You're gonna have to go see why you want to do shit and why you don't want to do shit. But you're gonna have to come up with your own conclusion. I'm telling you, you niggas don't even be having survival skills in this day in the world. Y'all don't, folks. Y'all don't even got like just normal survival skills, just common sense. And if you out here and try to apply game that you were not qualified and laced properly and told you about the spirit of the game was gonna spank you. Gonna spank you. Gonna spank you. Gonna spank you. It gonna spank you. That's why it's always good to develop your own game. Go live and develop your own game. That's what I'm saying. They passing out bad game. Y'all gonna try to take that hand-me-down ass shit and apply it to a situation and realize that shit don't work. Ain't nothing worse than that, bruh. Y'all sitting here taking survival, motherfucking survival, survival, game from people. What you should do in a shootout. You motherfuckers actually downloaded that shit in your mind, man. That's the wrong place to be at to realize the game don't work, bruh. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna get yourself hurt. Y'all is, folks. Yeah, 40 years from now, y'all gonna realize they was giving y'all bad dope. And y'all walking around the world with all that soft ass shit. Cause they got y'all in the motherfucking, they got y'all in the world of running y'all mouth. That's the only thing they teaching you now is to run your mouth like a bitch. And y'all gonna fuck around and have that game when the fish game come back. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all gonna be trying to talk and explain shit to people, but it's gonna be fighting and came back now. You gonna be ass out. You know what I'm talking about? Like, see, stick your feet out the window. I see you. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, why you fuck with her like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is. But don't listen to me, bro. Like I said, I don't even give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, go out here and survive at your own risk, nigga. I've been rocking around this motherfucker for 47 up, man. I don't know. Go on at your own risk, bro. I did this shit at my own risk, bro. I was just just out here living, you know what I'm talking about? Floating around. You gotta go see where what you get, nigga. You gotta go see what you get. Don't listen to me. Don't take my word for it. I don't know what the fuck you should do. I can tell you running around here acting like a bitch. I ain't gonna help you. Why do they always block a motherfucking message? Did it pop up? It said what? Man, look, I've seen people sit up here, entertain, listen to fantasy, and fake testimony from all these spirit ass nigga. I promise you, man, please, please, please. Like, you gonna tell on yourself, man. That's all this shit is. It's a fantasy world. That's all it is. It's a fantasy world. It's just like when you in jail and that nigga trying to tell you that he had boats, jet skis, and candy cougars and shit. It's the same thing. Then when you get out, you going through there to look for him, man. You know what I'm talking about? He said he was in Frisco. He said the turf though. You didn't run around there. He wasn't there. You didn't caught up with that nigga in the TL. Talking about let me then you got some of that shit. It's the same shit. It's easy to do. That's all this shit is. Who could tell the best believable story? I guess I don't know. This nigga something straight out of the comic book. Nigga, something straight out of the comic book. And like they got everybody into that shit. So it's just like the normal thing to do. Even the niggas that might actually be hard. Motherfucker might be a killer, can fight and everything, but they still all do the same, like female-ish ass shit. And that shit crazy. It's just crazy how they tapped into niggas' mind like that. Yeah, that's crazy. Just how they tapped into niggas' minds like that. And it just be like simple common sense, like a nigga come try to force that shit on you. And we living in a world from these computers to all this shit, bro. Nigga try to force that shit on you. That's some real shit. That's why I'd rather just really do a pre-recorded video. I promise you. That's all it is, dude. Like I said, man, please. Please, man. Is everybody gonna be the toughest of the toughest? Ain't nobody gonna lose no fight. Everybody is a killer. It's just we live in a land of proved points. It's the revenge of the nerds. That's all it is. It's the revenge of the nerds. I'm telling you, man. I done seen the funniest shit in the world on this shit, bruh. I'm telling you, I seen a nigga who actually told you how to prepare for a shootout. How to prepare for when niggas getting down. I actually seen a nigga come up here and do that shit. This nigga done ordered all that old military equipment off Amazon and shit. Like regular street niggas just walking around with that shit. You niggas be watching too much Stars and shit, BMF and all that old bullshit, bro. Shit don't be happening like that, man. I mean, I guess it do, man, but man, just y'all got the wrong idea of the streets, man. Y'all be watching too many rap videos and shit, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. This nigga had hella military equipment he done ordered off Amazon and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hella, and he telling you which one you should get for the war. You know what I'm talking about? This works best. Like this nigga know what kind of guns is gonna be in every war, man. Y'all gonna get y'all ass towed up. God damn, nigga. Y'all gonna get y'all ass towed up, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. Stop listening to these niggas, man. Stop listening to these niggas, bruh. God damn. So these people will turn into the werewolf of London if you inquire or bring it to their attention. They got to be little who they profess themselves to be. Yeah, I promise you. Because the real, like, no matter what you say about yourself, like, everybody else done seen you wherever you was at. You know what I mean? So, like, but like I said, a lot of motherfuckers started their career on this computer. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, it's like them job applications. When they be talking about how much real life experience you got, niggas don't got none. They got this, they life kind of started on the computer. But whatever the fuck you done, bro, like, you did it. You know what I'm talking about? It's what the streets gonna say. The world is what they gonna say about you on some real shit. It is. It's that attention. That's what got it disrespectful. That's why motherfuckers just jumping all out their spirit, body, and their character and shit. It's weird. But it ain't just that. It's like they'll put somebody in front of your face and they'll show the people, they'll let the boosie ass person get real big. Then everybody go try to start following their blueprint. So you got all them Whack 100 DJ academics, Charleston white ass niggas running around here with them antics. So when the people see them antics right there is what get you on, then that shit just gonna create a billion other motherfuckers. Just like when the nigga was running around here stealing shit and snatching shit. That shit just created a whole nother generation of that type shit. Motherfuckers got follower mentality. They just trying to be on. It ain't even being on now. Motherfuckers just want attention. They just want, I guess, everybody talking about them. Like that gets you rich or something. They beating them. Yeah, they beating them. That motherfucker beating their ass down right down the middle. That motherfucker look like an airplane. Yeah, they beating them. Just life, Mega Mark Monday, man. And the bottom line, after all this shit over with and all that shit, man, you better know who the fuck you is, bruh. You better know what you'll do. That's why you'll be a goddamn fool to be out here, bruh. Just living life like, like just doing unnecessary ass shit. You better go live, bruh. You better know, like, y'all don't even know what you would do if something actually just anything, bruh. I ain't just talking about like no fights or gun battles. I ain't talking. You don't know what you'll do if nothing happened, bruh. You don't know what you'll do if, nigga, you had to go to the hospital. You don't know what you'll do, bruh. You ain't never really lived life. You running around this motherfucker with a whole bunch of guesses. You know what I'm talking about inside your head. You don't really even know if you about that shit for sure. You ain't gonna know till you go through that shit. And what you did is gonna let you know what you about. He said, for don't these motherfuckers swim quicksand, slap and fight, a year wrestle, the alligator did a snake. Yeah. Yeah, man. And in these days, right, it's just bad about that mouth. Because on some real shit, people don't even understand what they doing. They just mimicking something else they see. And they don't even understand it. I don't even know if it's because I'm older and I'm like, I don't know. But it's like they don't understand it. But I'm sure I ain't the only one to see that. Like, motherfuckers be saying some real unnecessary shit out their mouth for no reason. That ain't never good. It ain't. I'm telling you, I laughed all night. A nigga was on that motherfucker talking about a motherfucker that put him in danger about some shit he said. You put yourself in danger, bruh. But we don't want to watch what come out our mouth. We want to act like we just got the, like we could say anything, you know what I'm talking about? Because that's what they do now. Like we could just say anything, you know what I'm talking about? And you just supposed to accept it because you know how the game is. Tree spider looking at. That nigga blowing the wind. That nigga web was hella strong. You know what I'm talking about? That's some real shit, bruh. That's the wrong way to get, like, just as a person, like yourself didn't run that by yourself. Like, man, I might not even want to speak on this shit right here because this shit might have some ramifications that I don't even want to deal with. Like, we don't have no awareness. So you gonna say, fuck, you gonna throw your common sense out the window to say something in hopes that it might get paid attention to and put yourself in danger. Shit don't make no sense, folks. Y'all didn't let this motherfucking computer, y'all didn't let this computer do something to your head, folks. And I just can't get over the nigga that said somebody put him in danger about some shit he said. I can't get over none of this shit. Like, this shit is weird, bruh. I'm being sarcastic, but what I said is relevant to the nature of the streets and toxic drama and danger and necessary problems that go through. Oh yeah, absolutely. I understood you from the jump. No, I know. No, I understood you from the jump. It is, and it's like it's fucked up because that's the way they sold them. That's like what the world is showing you. Even if you, when you get on this shit, I don't know. I just when you read how to get big on this shit, they tell you the same shit. So they basically got everybody following the same blueprint. They do. And they gonna tell them it's content, so everybody gonna run with that. No matter what happened, they gonna tell them it's content. This is what people want to see. So now motherfuckers just running around here living their life for what people want to see. You know what I'm talking about? Like you trying to show off in front of your cousins that came from Oklahoma or something. And y'all know, just like I know that motherfucker showing out, that's always the motherfucker that get it, ain't it? I wouldn't give a fuck what year it was, what? That motherfucker showing out is always the motherfucker who get it. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you gotta go live life. I done been that motherfucker before. That's why you gotta go live life to understand that, bro. This is why you don't show out all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You fuck around and end bad for you, then you sit you sitting around there with your face all turned up. God damn, man. God damn. Mega Mark Monday, man. I feel bad for the world, bro. I feel bad for y'all. I do. I do, man. But don't get hella old and realize, man, them people was feeding y'all bad dope. You know what I'm saying, bro? Don't be coming up here listening to all these other people fantasies and shit, bro. Like I said, I can't tell you nothing, you know what I'm talking about? Just like nobody else can. You gotta go live this world for yourself, bro. You're gonna have to go develop your own understandings. You're gonna have to go experience and find out what you like to do, what you don't like to do. You know what I'm talking about? Following everybody, you ain't gonna never figure that out. You just gonna be doing what everybody else doing. You is, man. Like I said, bruh finna watch the Warriors. I just need to be above ground, bruh. That's it, man. I just need to be above ground. Y'all gonna let these other people drive y'all. Y'all let these people put thoughts in y'all minds. Y'all do. And the more and more thoughts y'all, it's like I can't explain it, bro. But y'all ain't got no more awareness. You ungrateful. That's just like right now. And I done mentioned this before. You can go buy one of these little youngsters a car. They first car. They don't have a car. You get what I'm saying? And you can go give one of these motherfuckers like a nigga a 1990 Honda Corolla or something. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And they don't want that. You know what I'm talking about? They need something with a little bit more. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they need at least a Lexus, but they need to be riding foreign because that's what everybody else riding, and social media gonna tease them about the car that they don't have to drive. You get what I'm saying? And this is just the state we getting to, bruh. Because they putting all these other ideas in your head. You invisibly trying to keep up with the Joneses and just trying to keep up with a bunch of nobodies. And they done fooled your ass. They ain't even had no car. They was in front of somebody else, nigga. They had green screen on your ass. You know what I'm talking about? But the thing is, they doing it backwards. They are trying to be what people want to see. Yeah. It's supposed to already be what people want to see. Exactly. Exactly. And all you got to do by doing that is just being yourself. You know what I'm talking about? If you, I heard a little Neezy Poo say that one time. No, like that's why motherfuckers be getting all these fucked up motherfuckers around them because y'all be, you don't even be your real self. You turn into some other old fake ass person, and then you wonder why you got these fake ass friends around you. But most people be scared to be themselves because they scared what somebody else gonna think about them doing them. You know what I'm talking about? So they gonna sit here and I don't know, bruh. I don't know how to do nothing but be me. I don't. The other shit is too much weight. You gonna put an invisible weight on your motherfucking self. You is. Yeah, you gonna put a invisible weight on your motherfucking self. What I'm telling you, cause I'm finna get up out this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? And man, y'all just be careful out there on this Mega Mark Monday, man. You don't be that Mega Mark. Know who you is, folks. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause if you don't know who you is, everybody you come in contact with gonna drag your ass whichever way they going. They is, bruh. You shouldn't be running around this motherfucker, nigga. Like, nigga, accept yourself, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Accept yourself. You shouldn't be running around here getting confirmation and just needing somebody else's approval about you and your life, folks. I'm telling you, ever since I've been little, I ain't never understood like other cultures, and this ain't like really to sit on their cultures and shit like that. But like, I ain't never understood that family shit. And I just told y'all that the other day. I ain't never understood like nigga, you gotta do something or the family back because you didn't. Man, fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about, bro? I don't give a fuck about these people's opinion. So it's almost like you can't never really be yourself. You got to do everything based on somebody else's opinion so they won't look at the family some kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody should have been broke that shit. Like, man, fuck these people. On some real shit. Nigga, our family finna do us, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The things would not be. Yeah. And I ain't saying just be rebellious and all that shit, bro, but I ain't never understood that shit. Like, nigga, we gotta live for hella generations, nigga, based on the town folk opinion. Man, fuck y'all. And they be having some goofy shit. They been told the nigga, you can't ride a motorcycle. Nigga, that's a good. You know what I'm talking about? That don't make the family look good, nigga, now, cause you wanna ride, you can't ride motor. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all ride by the motherfuckers doing a wheelie, nigga. But it's too much shit like that in the world, bro. Not just that. That was just a analogy. But it's just too much shit like that in the world, bro, for you to keep yourself down about what you can't do. You know what I'm talking about? About what you can't do, or if you do this, somebody gonna look at it this way, and man, fuck all that shit, bro. Do what you gonna do, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck all these other people talking about it, bro. Cause like I said, most of the time you don't hear an opinion coming from a mansion, folks. You hear an opinion coming from another broke motherfucker somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna hear an opinion coming from mansions and shit, bro. Private jets and shit. You gonna hear an opinion coming from one of these old broke, dusty ass, broke-minded, dusty ass motherfuckers, bro. You is. Just don't like I said, I'm finna get up out of here, man. Don't let nobody make you talk you out of believing yourself, folks. can't, man. If you knew like I knew, you'll do you, man. You got to get the most about yourself, folks. Like Real Topics, shout out Real Topics. I always say, man, he ain't never seen two people in one casket. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna leave on your day, bro, when it's over with for you. You feel me? Don't be running around here, bro, working off other people's opinions and what they think you should do and all that shit, bro. I tell a motherfucker quick, say you do it, bro. Say that shit for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Say that shit for yourself. Y'all, I'm just gonna tell you, be safe out here on this mega mark Monday, man. Don't be the mega mark. Don't let these people get you out your character, bro. Just saying anything, bro. Especially because a lot of y'all don't even be prepared to defend yourself, folks. Y'all don't, and the shit be coming up out your mouth. Don't even make no sense. It don't. It don't. So, well, I learned not to control shit to make people change or to make me feel comfortable. Nah, you can't. And like that's one of the biggest problems with us as the people. We just don't want to let the people do them. We don't. We need you to, are y'all smoking? We just need you to do something to make us comfortable. You got to be our way. It is. It is. And we don't see that. That's why I don't get about none of these conversations going on today. Because everybody got their free will. Bitch don't want to listen. She don't want to listen, bro. That's the bitch free will. You gonna sit there and get mad at the bitch for not listening to you, and we gonna start a conversation about this shit. She won't listen. These niggas sound like nerds, bruh. Like nerds. Mega Mark Monday, man. You just don't be that Mega Mark, people. And I'm finna get on up out of here, man, because I just came up with a great idea, you know what I'm talking about, for the rest of the day. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm finna get on up out of here, man. But like I say, bruh, be your own person, man. Don't sit around and listen to these people on this Mega Mark shit, folks. That's all you could do. My daddy told me that a long time ago, bruh. There's only two things you could do, man. You could accept it or not. And if you accept it, thank you. I enjoyed you being here. Come on through, bruh. I don't know, I'll be fucking around sometime. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'll be fucking around sometime. But I'm finna get on up out of here, man. Mega Mark Monday, man. You just make sure you ain't that person. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you just make sure you not that person. Don't sit here and get fooled on this bullshit these people putting out here in the air, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That shit either gonna get you hurt, bruh, or that shit gonna have you somewhere uncomfortable. It is. Gather your own thoughts, bruh. Stop living your life from these social media platform talking points, bruh. Go find out for yourself. Thank you. Please come back, man. Bending corner. You know what I'm talking about? I'm breathing to get on up out of here back in the traffic. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, thank everybody for coming through this motherfucker. Let me see how I can pronounce your name right. Because bruh's eyes gets blurry. You know what I'm talking about? So bruh gotta put on his professional glasses. Mode or culture. Thank you for stopping through. And I don't know, I don't know. I'll see you until we meet again. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only y'all can prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Just to show a little bit of that love.